Hello, Dr. Casella here, and in this video I'd like to show you a typical week in this class. All right, so if we go to the welcome screen, so you can see this class schedule, different weeks we will be covering different chapters. And so for each of those chapters, we're pretty much going to do the same thing every week. So if I click in chapters, you can see right now I've got chapter 1 up here. If I click into chapter 1, you can see we have the chapter 1 lecture slides. If I click on that, you can see a PDF file for the lecture slides, and there will be links. You can see a link in blue. It doesn't turn into the finger, not sure why, but if you click on it, there's the book for the class. So that's on the first slide. And if you look through the different lecture slides, you'll see, the material. I expect you to read the slides. That should be the first thing you do every week, is read the slides. I'll have links that I would like you to click on, and that would be reviewing the material for the course. All right, then the next thing, after you review the lecture slides, then I would like you to prepare for the quiz for that week. And if you look into each week and each chapter, you'll have the exact same things in the same order. So in here would be learning outcomes. This is what I expected you to learn from chapter 1. Now, when you take the quiz, this is a good review for the quiz. But don't worry, the quiz is open book and open note. So, and I want you to use the chapter slides to answer the questions. So, for instance, I say, in this learning outcome, what is the single most important skill of a computer scientist? Well, I'm telling you, you find the answer to that on slide 2. And here I'm showing you, I'm asking basically questions that you should be able to pick out from the lecture slides, and I tell you what slides would be relevant in order to answer those questions. Okay. Then once you review the learning outcomes, then you're ready to take the chapter 1 quiz, and the quiz will be multiple. There's couple different types of questions on the quiz. Here you see, you just, when you see the little circle like that, you just answer one. You just click one of those for the answer. When you see a box, you click more than one. So like here it says the single most important skill of a computer scientist is, well, single, there's only one answer. Here, select the 2 kinds of programs that process high-level languages. All right, so there's 2 things here that answer that question. And so that would be the quiz. So you'd have the lecture slides, you'd have the preparation for the quiz, then you'd actually take the quiz. And like I said, it's open book, open note. So I encourage you to find every answer before you answer it to make sure you get it right. Then there's the homework problems. So here's chapter 1, problem 1. I give a description. In this particular problem, you're going to go to a website and describe things. So if I click on there, okay, so you can see there's a rubric for this particular problem, and it tells you what I'm looking for. So I'm telling you to go to this website, and if you view the rubric, it says, in order to get a certain grade, this is what I'm expecting. So if you tell me 10 or more useful things and you numbered them and described them well, you'll get 100. So if you have 10 or more. So, and then if you have this many things, but they have to be numbered and described well in order to get the full credit. So, so that would be an example for problem 1. Then here's problem 2. Problem 2 does not have a rubric associated with it, but I'm basically just asking you questions and you have to answer them. So and you're basically going to create a Python script to answer these questions. And I'm encouraging you to use this Python script that's already written. Review it, and here's a link talking about that script, and that should help. That will help you answer the question there. Okay. Then there's also the discussion board posts. You need to post at least 2 questions or 2 answers or 1 question, 1 answer. I'd like you to do that every week. And so there's the points possible for every week. But the discussion board posts would be for, like, let's say problem 2. I don't understand what he means, what he wants to do. Well, that's what the discussion board post is, for you to ask questions. Any questions about the course. Okay, so that's pretty much week to week. So we're going to have the lecture slides, what I expect, the highlights of what you should be learning from those slides, a quiz on the slides, homework problems, and then discussion board posts. And I will talk more about the discussion board posts in a later video. Okay, bye for now.